We had a very wide-ranging discussion about capital markets and how they're regulated, the changes in the regulatory environment in the last 6 years, a huge number of themes about the fragmentation, differences between countries, about the shortage of collateral, about differences in local currency and capital markets, and about all the sort of new products and things that have been developed and how they're all been affected. So it was a very extensive, really interesting discussion.
Guess what? Since the beginning of the crisis,
the big theme was this idea about fragmentation, and that regulators had started off with good intentions of harmonizing at a global level, but over time there had been individual initiatives by individual countries and the good intentions had broken down a bit. But I think, as one of the panelists said, regulators aren't gods, they are human, and they have to deal with a whole host of different factors and problems. And I mean, their essential aim, of course, was to stabilize the financial system, and maybe others are now looking at growth and developing markets. Of course, it's understandable that governments want to be seen as regulating, but governments also want growth, and it's a matter of how do you balance the two. I mean, how do you ensure a safe financial system that can also have banks that lend to the financial system and capital markets that can provide the finance? I don't think anyone was optimistic about immediate change in the regulatory environment. I think there was an appreciation of the difficult job that regulators have. I think there's quite a lot of ideas for areas where there have been problems and mistakes, not so many ideas on solutions. What I took away from today's panel was the scale of the debate, if you like, the fact that so many different point of views between practitioners in the emerging markets and in the advanced economies, national perspectives, everyone trying to develop new business lines, but having an objective of trying to improve the financial system and get growth. And it's good to have that discussion, really. Whether we're getting solutions, I don't know, but it's good we're having that discussion.